Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Cue the intro. It's your boy M with Press M to Start, and yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing some movies today. Christmas, of course, because this is the season, right? First one I'm gonna be reviewing today. I remember seeing this movie way back when I was a kid, when Blockbuster was still a thing, and this movie would, from what I can recall, it was just a very interesting, intense, VHS cover back in the day. But nonetheless, today I'm going to be reviewing Jack Frost. And if you don't know the story about Jack Frost, I'm going to give it to you in a bit of a nutshell. It's pretty much about a psycho killer who gets convicted and gets transported to the place that he's going to get executed. And on the way there, a horrible accident happens with the transporting vehicle, and Jack Frost ends up escaping. But he wasn't going to leave until he knew damn well the prison officers that were going to take him to the place of execution were taken care of. It so happens the thing that they crashed into was a vehicle carrying some kind of like top secret chemical that has the ability to pretty much take people's, I guess, like spirit and DNA and fuse it into whatever it gets mixed up in. And right when Jack was going to, kill the last prison guard, this container that they crashed into ended up, busting open, covers Jack Frost in like some like liquid type of like acidic thing, and next thing you know, Jack Frost is melting. You're seeing this dude's freaking nerve system, eyeballs popping out, skin falling off of him, and he just melts into the snow. And the only thing that was left was a puddle of blood and his clothes. And they're like, "Oh, well, that takes care of it. He's dead." Okay, whatever. And that's what they thought. And it wasn't until like a couple of days later, these cops are out. They get a report, a call in about some old timer being found dead on his property. And they get there, and this guy's frozen to death. Neck snapped back, and they're like, "Oh, whatever." Didn't think too much of it. And then just weird shit starts happening in the town. And at some point, that's when Jack Frost makes his appearance, and you find out Jack Frost is now frickin' Snowman. And you got this psychotic killing snowman going around killing people in the most quirkiest ways, I guess you can put it. At some point, Shannon Elizabeth, the actress, I forgot the name of her. I think it was like Jill or Anne or something. But yeah, at some point, Shannon Elizabeth goes, is having a good old time with her boyfriend, and you see the boyfriend pretty much get like brutally killed by Jack Frost. Hold up, fucking forgot to set my phone on Do Not Disturb. But nonetheless, yeah. So Shannon Elizabeth's boyfriend gets killed. He gets like an ice pick, put through him, and then Jack Frost has this ability where he can just melt and like seep underneath doorways and stuff like that. And that he did that in the bathroom and fills up the entire bathtub with his like mysterious scientific, whatever fucking snowman water. And Shannon Elizabeth thought the boyfriend ran her freaking bath, and then she's like, "Oh my god, that's so sweet." And she goes in there and she's all bathing, and they definitely play it up a bit when it comes to showing off like Shannon Elizabeth's body. And the next thing you know, freaking this entire bathtub that was filled with water turns into snow. And next thing you know, Shannon Elizabeth is slowly getting raised out of the bathtub while freaking Jack Frost is building himself as like a freaking snowman. And yeah, Jack Frost that's slamming Shannon Elizabeth, and ends up killing her, which wasn't really that graphic. But she's yeah, kind of ends it with a city, quirky, dumb one-liner of it was, it was good for me kind of thing. And so yeah, Jack Frost continues his killing spree and everything. In the town, people eventually start to catch on that holy shit, it's a fucking psychotic killer snowman who's named Jack Frost, and it's like, oh, like Jack Frost, like that psycho murder that we were sent to go execute type of shit. So they all, come together and they end up finding out what Jack Frost's freaking weakness was, which is antifreeze. So they kind of lure Jack Frost into a big tarp filled of antifreeze to pretty much kill him, and that's what happens. And this is the end of the freaking Jack Frost until they make a second one, which I attempted to watch, but it was really stupid. I thought the first one was pretty dumb, but they definitely doubled down in the second one, and Jack Frost comes back because they were able to separate the chemical, whatever, with the antifreeze. And at some point, Jack Frost finds him in a tropical island during, like, I think the summer or some shit. No, it was during Christmas. That's right. But it's in the tropics, and it's like fucking snowmans aren't supposed to be alive, existing during, freaking tropical weather. But yeah, no, fucking, he continues killing his murderous rampage, and I didn't finish that movie because of how dumb it was. And I was okay with watching the first one as a standalone. So yeah, if you're trying to watch something corny, very silly, kind of on the levels of like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I recommend it. It was fun, for what it was, and you get to see Shannon Elizabeth's butt. But yeah, that's my review. I would definitely probably give it like a 6 out of 10. So yeah, Jack Frost. It's currently streaming on Tubi. So until then, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.